The real test of your Christianity is not in church. It's in your daily responsibilities. You can pray all you want, but if your work lacks integrity, something is off. Your work is either honoring God or quietly dishonoring Him. You wake up, you go through your routine, you respond to messages, you deal with people, but deep down, you know something feels off, like your work has become ordinary, disconnected from your faith, and you've started to separate God time from work time, when in reality, few people realize that your work is one of the loudest ways you represent Jesus. Think about it. When you're tired, when your boss is unfair, when customers are difficult, when no one is watching, that's where your true devotion is revealed. Because Colossians 3:23 whispers a hidden truth. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord. And suddenly your job is no longer just a job, it becomes an altar. You say you love God, but can people see it in your attitude when things go wrong? You say you follow Jesus, but does your consistency reflect Him when pressure hits? This is where many believers struggle, because it's easy to worship with words, but it's harder to worship with discipline, integrity, and excellence every single day. And here's the warning. Mediocrity in your work can slowly numb your spiritual life without you even noticing. Because when you stop giving your best, you stop reflecting the character of the God you serve. You're not just representing yourself, you're carrying His name into every meeting, every conversation, every decision. Ecclesiastes 9:10 says, "Whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your might." And that means no laziness, no cutting corners, no hidden dishonesty that no one will find out about. Because God sees. And not only does He see, people are watching too, even when they don't say it. That coworker who tests your patience, that boss who overlooks you, that environment that feels unfair. Those are not accidents. They are opportunities, moments where your response can either draw people toward Christ or push them away. You don't need a pulpit to preach. Your work ethic is already speaking louder than your words. When you choose honesty over shortcuts, when you stay consistent even when no one applauds, when you refuse to gossip, when you forgive quickly, when you show excellence in small tasks, you are quietly revealing Jesus in a way that words alone never could. And here's the powerful truth many ignore. You don't have to wait for a spiritual moment to serve God. Your daily responsibilities are already spiritual. Even Jesus spent years working before ministry, showing that faithfulness in the hidden places prepares you for greater impact. So the question is not whether you're representing Jesus. The real question is how well you're doing it. Are you someone people can trust? Are you dependable? Do you reflect peace in chaos, integrity in pressure, excellence in routine? Or have you allowed frustration, comparison, and tiredness to dilute your witness? Because Matthew 5:16 challenges you directly. Let your light shine before others, not just in church, not just in prayer, but everywhere. That means your work becomes your testimony. That means your effort becomes your worship. That means your consistency becomes your message. And maybe this is hitting you right now because you know you've been holding back, doing just enough, blending in instead of standing out. But today is your moment to shift. Decide that your work will no longer be average, that your attitude will no longer be controlled by circumstances, that your excellence will no longer depend on recognition. Work like God is your boss, because in truth, He is. Represent Jesus in a way that makes people curious, in a way that makes them ask, "What's different about you?" And when they ask, your life will already have the answer. So as you step into your next task, your next shift, your next responsibility, carry this with you. You are seen, you are called, and your work matters more than you think. If this stirred something in you, don't ignore it. Act on it today. And also take a moment to like, subscribe, and share this message with someone who needs this reminder, because you never know whose life could change just by hearing this truth.